Yo, hello everyone. Hello, welcome to a new live stream for the Monday. I hope that you enjoy your weekend and I wish you a beautiful start for the week. Nice to see all of you guys. Let me welcome all of you: Hungo, Arcane, Esprite, Xianzu, Julio, and Felix. Nice to see all of you here, guys. And of course, we're gonna dive with the NASDAQ. Of course, the shutdown, the governmental shutdown of the US, of course, is impacting here the market. But we're gonna see, of course, what it gonna be the situation, basically, that we mentioned also on Friday. And by the way, I apologize from yesterday. Something urgent happened and I had to cancel the live stream. So I apologize, guys. However, nothing really happened since the opening. Now we saw, of course, a pump a little bit toward the upside. But basically, if you remember the Friday, we were looking for this potential scenario that it might reverse there, right? As a running flat, potentially, it can be, or it can be a WXNY. Today, why I'm saying this, because we got, of course, kind of like invalidation. We're gonna talk about it, of course, in detail, but let me also take your special request first, and then we move on with it. So basically MP for Hungo, right? So can you please look at MP, Matia, and Neo? Well, if we have time, yes, if we have time for Neo. CRWV for Arcane, CRWV. And hello, S Bright. I hope you had a good weekend too, buddy. Thank you. And SNPS, yes, for synopsis, right? Xianzu asking for TME. Here we go. And Julio, good morning, buddy. How you doing? Please analyze IWM. Yes, I chair Russells. All right. Okay, guys. And SOFI for Johns. Okay, guys. So we're gonna take this so far, and we'll see, of course, what we get later if we have more time. So we're gonna start here at 12 minutes for Nasdaq. Yep, so the scenarios for NASDAQ, as I mentioned, let me remind you where are we first and why we're still looking probably for higher prices sooner or later. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, right? So this is an impulse upward, very clear corrections for wave 2 and wave 4. And we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, no invalidation. Meaning this is a good impulse moving toward the upside here. The thing is, the problem with it is that the wave 5 always in an impulse has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as impulse or as diagonal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And of course, both have some rules that it has to be respected. Otherwise, it turns corrective. By all means, if we are an impulse here, you have 1, 2, 1, 2, you have a wave 3, wave 4, interfere with zone 1, definitely not an impulse. You need 4, 5, 4, 5. If we are in diagonal, ending diagonal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 5 is not allowed to be longer than the wave 3, which is none of them can work here. Now, only one even probability, but also out of the rules here, or rules are broken as well, which is the expanding diagonal, which is the last possible scenario here that we can get. As an expanding diagonal, you need, of course, 1, 2, 3. It has to be longer than the wave 1, which is not the case. And also the wave 4 has to be very longer than the wave 2. By all means, if you are in an expanding diagonal, this is exactly what you would like to see. Like the shark teeth, right? Now, the wave 5, okay, is long, but there is a problem here. So it cannot be something motive, all right? By all means, with this Friday price where we dive deeper, and I mentioned in the live stream, if this happens, it's going to be very complex. A very complex structure, and it's going to be corrective, and we're going to see a lot of complexity here, which we are looking at right now. Now, there are two possibilities when it comes to complex. Running flat, which is very rare, but in this case, yes, it happens. or a very complex WX and a Y. The wave Y can be an ABC finished without taking the low, or it can be 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 still. Okay, so this can still be a possibility, yes. After 3 waves down, you might get a rebound for a wave B and then dropping down. By all means, if you want to take it as ABC right now, this is a A, this is a B, this is a C. And of course, it can be that the wave B not finished yet even. It can be like zigzag and then dropping down. So very complex, right? This is exactly the complexity that I'm talking about. And when it comes to this, we have to start to be precautious, right? Because we don't have a direction right now, clear direction, and it is a lot of up and downs and very complex, which it can, of course, create several patterns here. So, is it possible to take the low still? Yes, it is possible in case it's gonna make a big wave Y. Now, in case we are in running flat, here it comes the question mark. How do you finish a running flat? A running flat is a 5 waves finished, failed to take the low. After 3 waves down, 3 waves up, which is supposed to be an expanding flat, and moving for a wave C, but because the wave B goes very high as an expanding flat, then it turns into a running flat wave C. Now, wave C has to be 5 waves. If you want to count 5 waves here, you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 4 interfering with the zone 1, which makes it a perfect expanding diagonal, right? That because, of course, the wave 3 is longer than the wave 1. This is your wave 1, ABC for wave 2. This is your wave 3, longer, perfect. Then you get a wave 4, perfect zigzag again, which is perfect with the rules, interfering with zone 1 as it should be, then getting a longer wave 5 than a wave 3. Meaning it's a perfect teeth shark here, right? For an expanding diagonal. Now, why I'm bringing this, because it is rare normally, but we are already in a rare scenario from here. This is very rare. I mentioned that, okay, it's kind of like very rare and you can say impossible sometimes to happen, that you drop down without continuation toward the upside and without invalidation, because you got a clear 1 2 1 2 clear wave 3 and we drop down, and before it you need to finish it. You need to finish an impulse. So the things are very very complex, but basically this can be considered a perfect expanding diagonal. All right. And if this is the case, it can be, of course, a running flat finished here, A, B, and a C, and we move very impulsively toward the upside. Now let's move to the answer. More answers, which is the current price action and the 1 hour chart or even 15-minute chart. On the 15-minute chart, we can see, of course, we started with double 1 2s here. You have 1 2 1 2. You have a wave 3 4 5 4 and a 5. So we got an impulse. By all means, we got an impulse here, right? If we got an impulse, that means, of course, it is a wave 1. You need the wave 2 to continue for higher, or you are in a wave A. You need the wave B to continue for higher. For more complex, don't forget. More complex, again, it's the wave B here for a bigger ABC. And that means after getting, of course, a retracement after this impulse, which it might be one more high before we drop down, it might do this. And at 1-to-1 fib level, we might bounce back down. Okay, so possibility. If we break the 1-to-1 fib level, then, of course, we move for higher. But by all means, I think that we're going to retrace after this impulse a little bit, whether wave B or wave 2, and then we move one more high, the same amount almost, can be, or of course, if it's gonna be short wave C, can be, but to be watched. It depends on the structure. If we see a slow structure or a low impulse, 5 waves, then we gotta be careful from a short wave C and dropping down. That is already a signal of shortage if this happens. So these are the possibilities, guys, for NASDAQ right now. Of course, uncertainty is still there, but a little bit less than Friday. Okay, a little bit less. The things start to get a little bit clearer. But yeah, I'm looking for something like this. All right, so I'm looking for maybe one more small high and then retracement and moving high again, and then we take it from this point. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for NASDAQ. I take it from there. So far, this is the pattern that I'm looking, whether a zigzag or, of course, we see it if it's going to be an impulse or not. It depends, again, on the structure. All right, guys. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So, this is what I'm looking for in NASDAQ. For the US 500, US 500, also it is the same. Actually, nothing is different. And as you can see, you still have the same impulse, no invalidation. You're looking for a wave 5. It's a horrible wave 5, and also it's horrible expanding flat like a wave B, so we cannot really dive deeper. Therefore, it came the idea of a running flat here soon as you see a very high wave B here as an expanding flat. So A, B, and a C. Again, the same thing happens here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect expanding diagram, which is, of course, a possible wave C there. If this is your wave C, well, you got kind of an answer, then yes, probably the structure is finished and we move impulsive. And we can see also clearly that we have an impulse here in double 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. The wave 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So one more high can be very likely, and then dropping down. Wave 2 or a wave B, the same as NASDAQ. Nothing is different here. The same as NASDAQ, wave Y can still take the low only in case it's want to do kind of like a zigzag motive wave A. B, of course, the wave B can be 3 ways up and then dropping down. Now, also key level to be watched. Well, it's hard, guys. It's a very complex one. It's very complex, so you gotta be careful, because you cannot know what's gonna happen after retracement. Maybe it's gonna do a very deep retracement to 886 as well. Still can be possible, and then dropping down. So the things are not going to be very easy in this stage for NASDAQ, honestly. All right, guys. As trading, I can imagine that it cannot be really that much easy, even for me. So be careful, precautious with it, right? So the things can be very, very, very volatile and very choppy and messy, chaotic. Chaos, guys. Yeah, so it's chaos. And this is exactly what happens. What happens outside in this world right now is chaos. And it is simply reflecting the market. Okay? So the shutdown of the US and so on, and affecting, of course, the whole government, affecting even the news, right? And I think the news are not getting there. I think on Friday we were looking for some news and they were not released because of the government shutdown, right? I don't know if you can confirm this, guys. I just assume, so I'm not sure. So even that means the catalyst of the market is not there, meaning we're lost, guys. We're lost. Chaos. So very complex. I recommend precautions right now in the market, precaution to be taken into consideration, guys, because this can be a little bit stressful. Yeah, it's stressful. Very simple. Okay. Right. So I mean, of course, we also need to analyze to know where we should take a break. Right. It's not always that we have to take a trade. So for me, if I am trading NASDAQ, so it's time to take a break, guys, because we need to see what's going to happen. Whether we move up after 1-to-1 or we drop down from there, or maybe dropping down directly without 886, like just taking 86 and continue the drop down, meaning this is your wave B. So very critical. That's why I never recommend to trade something complex and corrective. Never. Currently, we are in a correction. We need confirmation much more that we are in a trend. This is not a trend yet, and this is not a trend yet. It can be the ABC. So we need an answer over there. That's why, guys. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. So I'm gonna put also an ABC here, probably also finished as can be an ABC. Here we go with the gray. There you go. So it can be the magenta is running flat. It can be if we continue bullish. So you are in a running flat. If we continue bearish, it might be a deeper A, B, and a C for a wave Y in a wave 4. So that's it for NASDAQ and SPX, guys. Alrighty. So 20 minutes, I think we start. Let's see the gold. The gold also moved today because, you know, when uncertainty comes in and complexity, the market shift a little bit to something much more secured, which is the gold. And here we are. One of the two scenarios that we mentioned on Friday is right now getting confirmed. I mentioned also on the Discord, of course, in the morning that yes, invalidation of triangle taken. And that means, of course, we shift to the 1-to-1 Fib level for a wave B here in 3 waves. A, B, and a C. Currently, what we have here is 3 waves up, 3 waves down. And we're looking at potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1-to-1 Fib level. In a wave B can be, of course, a bigger W, X, and a Y. Yes, for sure. Of course, it can be a bigger W, X, and a Y. So I'm going to put it there. There we go. Okay, we got confirmation of 1-to-1 Fib level exactly right now. So, yeah, this is what I was looking for. Yeah, so no triangle anymore. Triangle is gone. Invalidated. Invalidation of triangle taken. So we can remove this. So now we need, of course, to see the reaction. We need to see the reaction, of course. Now, possibility for bullish here for the gold, of course, can be but very hard. Okay, very hard possibility. Because you cannot be really bullish from the last low here without having an impulse. Now, if you want to consider this like 1, 2, 1, 2 here because you didn't took the low, but only the 886, and you're moving in a wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, well, not really good, especially here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Is it expanding diagonal again, which is the most rare case? So, yeah, very, very far possibility for really bullish. And what I mean was really bullish, I mean, it's hard to take the high. Okay, it's hard to take the high right now. This is what I'm saying. So basically, it can be, of course, a wave C. It can be a little bit extended. That's fine. It can be a W, X, and a Y. And this is your impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in 3 ways up. Okay. So if this is like a zigzag here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, can be very likely a wave Y, and we drop down. And that because, again, because of this corrective wave here. Okay. So for the gold, yes, a rebound, and look at the overbought area, but understandable that the market or investors has decided to get out of the triangle and to invest in something much more secure right now. Because, of course, the stocks are a little bit lost. And we can see it also on the RSI, very high. But yeah, it's a clear psychology here somehow. Okay, guys. Yep. So for the gold, I'm still looking what's gonna happen inside this blue box. Yeah, inside this blue box, and of course the structure, how it's gonna finish. 3 waves, which is the wave Y, or it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and then dropping down. So, yep, to be watched, guys. If we break higher, well, if we break higher and we move to this area here, well, that's interesting, of course. It's going to be very interesting in case, of course, we are in something bullish here, which is, of course, double 1, 2. Well, that will be, of course, a signal if we break it from there. If we break this blue box, it might start to be a signal that something is bullish, which is the 1212 that I explained, very rare, but yeah, we don't have any other option. And here we go. 1.618, 0.618 here. So yeah, we're gonna see, guys. Currently, we're gonna keep the key level there, and we'll see if decisively is going to be broken. Okay, so your confirmation for higher, of course, breaking above this and continuation toward the upside. Yeah, so you need, that means, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5, new high in double 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, we're talking about new highs then. Yep, this is regarding the gold. Let's go for the silver. For the silver, we are at 30-minute. For the silver here, we are looking also at this potential wave B. Of course, triangle invalidation taken at 48.2, which it was your first signal that we moved for higher prices, right? We have a potential ABC here. I'm going to remove the triangle. And we broke this blue box right now in potential wave B. But actually what we need right now is not this blue box, or we can keep it, but we can put the 0.618, 0.786, because we're moving or shifting inside this area. Now in confluence, if we have three ways up here, which are much more clearer actually than the gold, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, well, it's hard to say. Yeah, it's hard to say, but I'm gonna check it again. So 1-to-1 fib level not reached yet, but it is in confluence with the 0.618, $50. So don't forget the WXNY, WXNY, which it might be finished over there for a wave B at 1-to-1 also. Or it's gonna be like an ABC. The wave C has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, meaning a little bit more higher probably for a wave B. So yeah, and this we have to be careful from the Y. Now, basically here, if we want to count an impulse, in case I want to find a scenario for the bullish here. So you have an impulse here, correction, another impulse, wave 3, wave 4. Now, yeah, we kind of like interfered. So if this is a zone 1, like kind of like the wicks has interfered. So very hard to say also that it is an impulse, because the wave 4 interfering even with the wick can be, of course, invalidation. But if the things are going to defy and, of course, like just simply move for higher and breaking the 1-to-1 fib level, which is the key level here, and that means, of course, something impulsive is unfolding, and that, okay, you have to read it as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But yeah, both the gold and the silver, which is much more clear as the silver, says that this is definitely three waves. And when you are corrective three waves, you are still in a correction, meaning one more low might still unfold for later on. Yeah, so this box still for the next price probably here, and it can be, of course, a wave 4 at the same time to move for higher or for new high later on. Yep, so that it regarding silver. Let's see Nvidia at 33-minute 30. And let's take a little bit the chat. Good morning, CELH. How you doing, buddy? Tahiti, hello, Expert KG. We have been winning with gold options. Thanks a lot. You're very welcome. Happy for you, man. And this is the point. I'm happy for you. Good, buddy. Valerie, hi, KG. If you will have time for ASTS and PSKY. Yes, if we have time, I will try it. Okay, I will try my best. But yes, a little bit long list today. You're very welcome. I will try my best, of course. All right, so for Nvidia, hello, hey, okay, we got it. So this is Nvidia. Nvidia, we have the same problem, the same as NASDAQ from Friday, obviously. Because, of course, you are in a 1, 2, and wave 3, wave 4, wave 5 has to be finished in some way. This way has to be whether an impulse or a diagonal interfering with the zone 1, right? The wave 4. Now, if I come to count a diagonal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. It doesn't work. Why? Because, of course, the wave 3 is longer than the wave 1. And the second thing, you have a very, very longer wave 4 than the wave 2, which is total invalidation. And that means, of course, you might be probably in expanding diagonal. Well, that's horrible if this happens. But again, yeah, I mean, we have the halfway for a wave 5 in expanding diagonal because you need ABC here. Or an impulse. Yeah, an impulse. 5 ways up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it looks like a perfect teeth shark, right? Like shark teeth, sorry. So this is very interesting, and it might happen, yes. All right, guys? So it is a possibility that it can happen. Now, the possibility to read it as the same as for NASDAQ, it's also a little bit hard. And I cannot count here 1, 2, 1, 2 because you don't have a wave 5 here unless this, okay, but it looks like 3 waves, so not 5 wave truncated. It's not. So we have 3 waves. And that means, of course, you are in a potential W bigger, WX and a Y, okay? Or you are in a running flat, okay? Like 3 ways down, 3 ways up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Probably here your wave 3, 4, and a 5. Again, it's very hard to call it, yeah. But it can be even 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, because 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 still can unfold here. Yeah. So if I dive a little bit inside it, I'm gonna show you what I mean. So if we have here kind of like a 1, 2, you have here already 1, 2, and then 3, 4. Not invalidated yet, but very close, and a 5. So I would say even, yeah, let's take this as invalidation, right? Or as a key level, which is invalidation of bearish. And that means you move simply for higher. 194 at 195, let's say. So invalidation also of bullish, yes, taken already. So, of course. And it can be, of course, the second possibility here, a bigger WX and Y. It can be even like wave 1, WX and a Y, wave 2. It can be. Or A, B, and a C running flat, wave 2, and then we move towards the upside. Can we call the same for NASDAQ here? Definitely not. You cannot call here like a wave 1, A, B, and a C. Okay, that's horrible. But for Nvidia, yes, it can work very nicely. Okay, the structure can work very nicely as 1, A, B, C, and then you move towards the upside. Because this is a clear diagonal. But yeah, don't forget that it can be your wave B from here, A, B, and a C. And now we start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 towards the upside, which, yeah. So, what I think is going to happen, the highest possibility here that it might happen, that yes, you might have bottom, probably, but to make sure of it is not just the invalidation, preferably even to take this one here. Okay, this level. This is like a kind of double confirmation. And that means, of course, you might take the high. But yeah, be careful with it, guys. So, you know, it's very complex. It can be, of course, don't forget the wave Y in a wave 2. So complex this time, guys. All right. There is no direction, clear direction for the market yet. So that's it for Nvidia. Let's see Tesla at 39 minutes. So for Tesla, okay, yeah, because of the same scenarios right now. Now, obviously, for Tesla, we are in a diagonal wave 1. Can be, of course, very complex structure wave 2, right? Our testing area has been taken on Friday, obviously. And then we might start to continue toward the upside. If the price continues toward the 886 and we take this low, well, yeah, that is something very, very complex. Even can be a bigger WXNY for a bigger wave 4 and then moving for a wave 5. So the things are clear corrective, but very complex. And it can, of course, take more time and more lows before we continue the trend. Okay. So, yep. That's for Tesla. I'm still, because we're still looking only for one more high here for Tesla in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. If this wave 4 is going to extend in time here, okay, it's fine. So it's still 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Okay. So this is what we are watching right now for Tesla. Still the same target also, which is the $516. Right, we're looking for exactly for precision here as $516. From where taken? It's taken from the from this one is taken from, sorry, is this A, B, C, A, B, and a C. Yes. All right. Impulse, correction, impulse. Of course, triangle here. Okay. So yeah, this is regarding Tesla. All righty. Let's see next. What do we have? Palantir. Okay, we can check also Palantir. I think Palantir was also a little bit complex in the top here, but it's a very clear ending expanding diagonal. So ending expanding diagonal, this is of course very rare, but yeah, here we are. We cannot really be very like in 1 2 1 2 and then 1 2 and then another 1 2, definitely not. Or you are in a big W X and a big wave Y, but that means horrible. And that means of course it's a bubble and it's gonna explode down. Be careful. All right, if this happens, if this is gonna be the W X and a Y here in double zigzags, here we go, with an X in between here, this X. And that means, of course, you are in 3 waves down, 3 waves up, and 5 waves down. It might be a running flat, but even the running flat is very huge. Okay, so if it's gonna fail to take the low in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also it's a huge. It can be, of course, yeah, it can be an expanding diagonal, but yeah, I don't like it so much, guys, honestly. It shows a little bit much more complexity, but we gotta be careful. We'll see what's gonna happen. NASDAQ will tell us also everything. So at 42 minutes CELH, sorry buddy for PayPal. Our list is full today already, and I doubt, of course, that I'm gonna take even yeah, the existing one, all of them. Sorry buddy. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We have a wave 1 or a wave A. And we have potentially, of course, a drop down as expected here. Obviously, it is a very old analysis here. Still the old presentation. Here you go. Wave B expanding flat. Okay, here you go. So yeah, so what I was expecting even with the pass, obviously here, that yes, we dropped down, and this is exactly what happened in this top, exactly at this fib level. And yeah, we might get a crossroad here, whether we move for wave 2 here, from there, the minimum requirement 0.38, or we dive deeper, of course, 0.618, 0.786 fib level. Very interesting, right? So this one, Celsius, yes. All right. But impulse is finished. The top is there, and you move impulsive. So definitely next target is going to be your 0.38. Okay, guys. So for Nike at 44 minutes. Okay, for Nike, we are looking here also at the all-time history, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave A, B, and a C. We are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So I'm looking for a wave 5 here to be unfolding for higher prices after a wave 4. Now we got some reaction, but in this reaction here, do we have a double 1-2? Well, you got 886, which is very, very dangerous here. Something very dangerous. If you are in 1-2-1-2, okay, but that reduces so much the possibility. So be careful from one more low or even for lower. And that means, of course, you might be in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, 4, no invalidation, wave 5 is unfolding. So that means, of course, it might be something impulsive, and something impulsive means, of course, bigger ABC here, and that might turns into something very, very corrective. So be careful. Yep, be careful with this. It can be as well another scenario here, by the way. It can be as well that, let me check. Oh no, it cannot. Okay, sorry. I thought that I can bring a wave 3 here, 4 and a 5, but your wave 3 is 3 waves, so it doesn't work. As it is the right one. Okay, so this is the thing. I think that we gotta watch exactly what's gonna happen. 886 is taken. If you take the low, it's total invalidation. Confirmation for lower. 59.34. If you keep or you stay above it, okay, that is a potential for higher. For Dow Jones, we are looking here at 46 minutes for Dow Jones. Okay, DJI. So for Dow Jones, we are looking as well at the 1, 2, and then you have several 1, 2, 3, 4, no invalidation, wave 5 finished, and you are currently in a potential wave 4 of this white scenario. Okay, so if wave 4 finished over there, again the same problem as NASDAQ SPX, Dow Jones also is the same, and that means, of course, first the triangle is invalidated. Now, of course, our blue box taken, we can remove it, but we still potentially here corrective. And that means 3 ways down, and definitely this is something corrective, knowing that you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it can be, of course, diagonal, but wave 5 is longer, so no. And you have a very, very high wave B, so don't forget, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, running flat, failing to take the low. So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5. I cannot really say so. I think that what we have here is kind of like a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 can be, because this is kind of like interfering here as well. And this wave 3 is longer than wave 1, so I don't think so. I think it's a zigzag here. Wave 1, B2, and you have another impulse for a wave 3, potential zigzag again, 4 and a 5. Yeah, so we gotta be careful also with Dow Jones. Not looking perfect as well. But if it is a WXNY, well, can be also finished in 3 ways, okay? 3 ways, ABC. So 3 ways down, 3 ways up, ABC, and then you move for higher. So very critical. Now, yeah, it's hard to say. Unfortunately, it's hard to say that we're gonna get like directly a new high, but it can happen at the same time. Okay, so can happen. All right, guys. For SANDISK, we are looking at 48 minutes 30. Let's see this one, SANDISK. Okay, for this one, we are looking at several 1-2s. We are in a wave 3. Target has been hit nicely. Okay, that's nice to see. Let's update them. 5, wave 3. And you expect 4 and a 5. So if this is our target achieved there, let me check the structure first. So we have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Your wave 5. Okay, this should be there. Sorry. Wave 4 and a 5. Oh, I see. Okay. But no, I'm gonna keep it like that. So we're gonna keep it like that. So 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. We have 1, 2, 3 here, wave 4 and a wave 5. This wave 5 is still unfolding. Let's see inside it. So if you have 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Oh, okay. This is 1, 2 here, 3, 4, and a 5. No, it doesn't really work. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3, then 4 and a 5. Yes. Then that means we are here in a wave 4 and a 5. This is your final one. And that means 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, one more high. Yes. One more high is very likely. I'm going to put just the gray label here. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. So, yeah. One more high. Probably the 1-to-1 fib level, 272 is exactly our target there. Then you might have, of course, a wave 4 in the blue count. Can be, of course, small one and very shallow. And then you get a wave 5 and then 4 and a 5. Okay, so we'll see. But still looking fine at the end. 51 minutes for ANET. ANET. Arista Networks. Okay. Okay, we did this before. Great. So we have wave A or wave 1 and ABC. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, but be careful here. Be careful from the expanding flat possibility as well. Here we go. Perfect fib levels for wave B. So we gotta be careful. This might be an ABC. And that means you're not done yet. You can be in a wave 3, 4, and a 5 later on, right? But you're not done yet with this wave 4 in the gray. Okay, and that because, of course, it's very likely that you are in a expanding flat wave B, especially that you have ABC here. 3 waves so far. But if you get 5 waves, so it means if you take the high, well, that can be something else as confirmation, but be careful. You might finish, of course, wave 5 directly with the wave 3 here. Okay, meaning wave 4, it is there. So let's keep it as it is right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Or we just dive deeper, taking the zone 1. And then it can be even for deeper wave 4. And then moving for wave 5. So we gotta be careful also with this one. So far is not a good signal because exactly at the fib levels for wave B in 3 waves. So, and we get a reaction. So we gotta be careful as well. Yep. So ONDS here for 53 minutes. ONDS ONDS holdings. Okay. So we did this also, yeah, but it's not really good chart here. It's a little bit confusing, but still fine. So we have 1, 2 potentially as, of course, WXNOY. Sorry, this is your wave 2. WXNOY, and you move impulsively 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very close for the 1.618. Understandable as a correction wave 4. Also perfectly hit, right? And then we move for higher. Okay, we move for higher. One more high here probably can be because you have probably here 1, 2, 3, or yeah, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished wave 4 and a 5. So yeah, this is your wave 5. So yeah, let's watch this also. I think the next target, I'm gonna keep 1.618 here, but I think you can take this as a next target probably here. 1 second. Oh, not yet. Sorry, from this one then. 1, 2. Oh, okay. I can, yeah, but this cannot be. This is cannot be, sorry. 3, 4, and a 5. Why it cannot be a 1, 2 here? It's a 3 ways, right? So it is a part of the WXNY. So I think only 1, 2 here that you have. This might be your wave 3. This might be your wave 4, wave 5. Can be a WXNY. Yes, can be careful. in potential ABC, or it can be even ABC here. But yeah, too early to call this. It's gonna be the same, almost like an impulse somehow. So basically, if this is your wave 4, well, your wave 2 is very long in time, by the way. So maybe you're gonna range so much. All right. And I think invalidation, honestly, I'm gonna take it there. Okay, so this is your real invalidation there of bullish. So still far, which is of course here at 1.9697 or around it. Okay. Yep. So these are the possibilities for ONDS. Let's see Amazon. We are at 55 minutes almost. Close for 1 hour. Okay. For Amazon, yeah, so we're looking here at a potential finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finish 3 ways down, wave 2. Is this is the case? Wave 2, and you move towards the upside. Can be, because of course you got an impulse here. Kind of. And the thing is that if you are in an impulse 1, 2, 3, now wave 4, and you're still looking for a wave 5. In this wave 5, toward the upside, you're still impulsive. So we still impulsive somehow. Can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, 2. And then you are in wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. One more high can be very, very likely as well. Okay, 1-to-1 fib level taken as this potential scenario can be very likely, guys. Okay, 270 and around it. German DAX, Lucas, yes, sorry, buddy, we have really long list today, and we're already 1 hour almost. So, and we still have to finish. Yeah, maybe next time. But the DAX, just in overall, is not looking good for bullish. Okay, just to let you know. Yep. So, for MP here, did we do MP today? No, this is the first time. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then ABC, perfect hit, by the way, for wave 4. Yeah, nice reaction toward the upside. This is exactly what we would like. Target is still the same for MP materials. I think this is done. I think this is finished. Okay, and especially that you have 3 ways here. I'm very sure expanding flat, and then you move for higher. Target hit also perfectly, so it is time. Okay, it is time to move for higher. Target is still the same. So yeah, we'll see also what's gonna happen at 57 minute 30. CRWV, CRWV, okay. So this one for a 1-2, right? So we are in a 1-2 or ABC downward. We would like to see a reaction, which we got it. This is our next testing area after failing the first, right? So we finished this test here. Now, what is very interesting is that you pass the 1-to-1 fib level, right? Now, currently it is preferable to take this price to be very sure that you are bullish. Because the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning that you hit already, I think, the impulse. Yes. So you hit already the 1.27 uncommon target for an impulse. So to be much more safe and sure here, you need this invalidation of bearish, okay, as a better signal or double confirmation that you move for higher here. Okay. You need to see intersection with the zone 1, meaning no impulse downward, meaning no lows anymore. Okay. So that's it for CRWV. Let's see an SNPS at 59 minutes. SNPS. Right. So, okay, for this one as well, we saw it before. So we are here very likely in which wave? 4 and a 5. We're looking at a wave 5 as well. Well, can be finished. Okay, yes, can be finished. Yes. And we are in a deep correction. And that means, yes, we're looking for this right now, guys. For a deeper wave 4. And that means, of course, on a bigger view, we are here after a big 1, 2, right? Big 1, 2. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a wave 3. So you have triple 1, 2s with very shallow wave 2s. Very high momentum, 4 and a 5 can be finished here as a 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5. No intersection. I think so, right? Oh no, there is intersection here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5, 3, 4 and a 5. Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm mistaken, guys. No intersection. So you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 5 for a wave 3. ABC here and a wave 5. Yeah, but okay, this is even 3 ways up. Interesting. So we might even didn't finish this. Yeah, so that is intersection. That's true. That is intersection here, guys. Be careful. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering with zone 1, that means might be a bigger wave 4, but I doubt it somehow. But yeah, be careful with it as well. Not really, unless, let me check which one is the low, is the high. Is it this one? Yes, okay. So this is the high. But it can be truncation, right? Is it an impulse? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yes. All right, guys. So no, be careful. It's finished and done there. Okay, it's finished and done there. It's a truncation. You are potentially here in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finished wave 3. You are in 3 ways down, 3 ways up, deeper wave 4. So yeah, this is what I was looking for, and still the same. Okay, nothing has changed then. We're still looking for the 0.23 anyway. Yes, I'm foolish. I forgot it. We still need at least the 0.23 fib level to be hit before we move for higher. Okay. So yeah, so that is a much more clearer indication. All right. So TME at 1 hour 2 minutes. TME for Tencent Music Entertainment. Okay. It's not a nice chart. It's a V chart, okay? And you start moving lower, meaning the chart will continue for lower. And be careful. Yeah, so be careful with this one. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, or it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So 1, 2, and then you continue for higher. Well, be careful as well from the WX and a Y. Much more convenient here or convincing in double zigzag in a wave X, which is a big structure, which confirm it even much more. So yeah, be careful, guys. Okay, so that is not good. Not a good chart. So A, B, and a C anyway. Okay, so forget about this one. Not recommended. IWM at 1 hour 2 or 3 minutes. Sorry. Okay. IWM. Russell's, yes. You mentioned this already. So we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We have wave 5 still unfolding as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. If this is a wave 1, 2, and then you have another 1, 2. Okay, we were looking for the 1-to-1 fib level and we got reaction, guys. So we also have to be careful. We need to break the 1-to-1, okay? We need to break this because this is going to transform to 3 ways down, 3 ways up, and then dropping down again in an expanding flat. So we gotta be careful again from the ABC, which is a longer wave 2 here. So A, B, and a C. Okay, for a longer wave 2. We gotta be careful. Okay, so it might be wave 1, ABC wave 2, and then you move for higher, unless something more bearish. But yeah, so key level still the same as last time, the 1-to-1, which is short reaction. But if the price move for higher there decisively, okay, yeah, you might be here in something impulsive, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for higher. Okay, key level 252. If you stay below it, okay, you might take the wave C, which it can be so far until now. this target. Wave C, expanding flat. Here you go. Okay, so we'll see. All right. The last one we have here, SOFI at 1 hour 5 minute. So yeah, SOFI Technologies. Okay. What do we have here? A lot of things. Okay, that's too much things I need to clean up. Of course, we took the targets obviously, and it has been a long time. But let me check what happened. Okay, so we finished wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, that something else there unfolding. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 interfering. Okay, very horrible. So if you are in a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering, therefore it's a diagonal. It's a diagonal in zigzags. Wave 1, 2, wave 3, 4, wave 5. It's an expanding diagonal because of the intersection as well. So yeah, wave C has ended a little bit higher here. Can be, of course. We might be looking here 4 and a 5. Okay. Yes. Oh yes. Okay. I see. Yes. So be careful with it. Okay. So in a bigger view, in also bigger view is not really good one, guys. So be careful. Okay. So you have a 3 ways up, 3 ways down, and then also 3 ways up, meaning W, X, and a Y. Unless you are in wave C, meaning of course one more high can be of course one as a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But be careful from the W, X, and a Y. It's finished, and you got reaction. So we might drop down it because it's not a very healthy chart. Okay, you might be corrective here, even ABC rather than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can be ABC because you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave C. But if this is 3 ways, you have 3 ways up, also WX and a Y, or even ABC was one more high. Imagine, and then you might dive deeper. So yeah, be careful really from this one. You need something much more recommended, guys. All right, guys, so that was it for today. We are already 1 hour 10 minutes almost. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your likes and comments and for your support. As always, I'm gonna put that list there. You can come back for it.